Hey, what's happening? It's ya, boy, Goldie. Smell good. If you're new, all we do is shut it down all day, every day. If that interests you, consider subscribing. Show your boy some love. All my returning subscribers, appreciate y'all. All my new subscribers, appreciate y'all rocking with me. We have a very special video, guys. I'm going to be going over my weekly fragrance rotation. Yes, the weekly fragrance rotation is back on Monday. I went with, from Maison Alhambra, The Trail. Now, this is a clone or inspiration of Gucci Midnight Stroll. Is it close? Not really. In the dry down, it does move a little bit in that direction, but this is a very smoky fragrance, man. This is more for the fall and winter. I gave it one last shot, as we go out of the winter, and now, of course, we're in the spring. Had a semi-cool day, but it was not cool enough for this fragrance, man. That smoke was just hitting a little too hard. So I wore it for the first part of the day. Then halfway through the day, I went with Unleashed, okay? Now, they are an inspiration house. That's pretty much all they do. And this is inspiration of Armani Privé Rose DRB. Now, I had a sample of that fragrance in 2018. I just had 2 or 3 little sample dabbers. It wasn't even a sprayer. And that was probably one of my most complimented fragrances of that year, just off a dabber. Chicks love that fragrance. On me, of course, guys, chicks are not a guarantee, but this is what happened with the I had the real deal. I had the Armani Privé Rose DRB. There aren't any clones circulating. I know Swiss Arabian has one called Sheila. I don't know about that, because when Swiss Arabian has oud, they meant that. When they have oud, they have oud for real. And I don't want no part of Swiss Arabian oud. Swiss Arabian oud smell like a dog. But this right here was very pleasant. It took a little while for my bottle to macerate. It wasn't ready when I first got it, but it's ready right now. Just a rose fragrance, man. Real nice rose fragrance. So you might want to check out Unleashed. It was $10. Just make space that you may have to let it macerate for a little while, okay? So that was Monday. I had 2 fragrances. Fragrance of the afternoon, Maison Alhambra. I'm talking about cade oil, campfire smoke. Smoke on top of smoke on top of smoke. I do not recommend this unless you love smoky fragrances, because it doesn't die down, it doesn't give up, it doesn't dissipate. It stays smoky for the life of the fragrance. And then later on, I wash that off, because you got to scrub this off. Then later on the evening, I put out the Unleashed inspiration of Armani Privé Rose DRB, okay? Now, on Tuesday, I went with one of the greatest fragrances on planet Earth. Jacques Fa, Pour On, The Den Don't Lie, and it never did. I'm babysitting this fragrance because this fragrance is discontinued. There's discontinued, still in rotation, and then there's discontinued, gone. This fragrance is gone. I love it, man. Listen, amber. I love all things amber. Amber, woody, warm, spicy, aromatic. Love this fragrance, man. Tuesday I had a special meeting, man. So, I just wanted to be, on my best game and have my extra best. And that's the beautiful thing about fragrance, man. It can boost you on another level, especially, your favorite fragrance. It can really give you that extra 10% that you may need in that particular setting. But this is what I went with on Tuesday, and I really enjoyed it. Man, Jacques Fa, Pour On. Next, Wednesday, Cremo, bourbon, vanilla, baby. Guys, I did 10 sprays. It lasted 12 to 14 hours. My new spray that I meant to share on my last video, I just spray my clothes now, and I just literally go down each side. I went down each side, 5 on this side, 5 on this side, all the way down, stopping right, right before my waist. Listen, later on that night, when I retired, listen, it was on my undershirt, on my t-shirt. I just want to show you how strong fragrance is. I know you think it only lasts 4 hours, 5 hours, These fragrances are lasting far longer than you believe, especially if you just spray your clothes. Hours later, when I took my shower that night, this fragrance, this Cremo $20 fragrance, was in my t-shirt. So I sprayed my button up. It went through my button up to my t-shirt. But this fragrance is what it says it is. It starts off very vanilla, and then the vanilla dissipates, it's still there, and then the woodiness comes up. Very handsome, very player-made fragrance. I really enjoyed it. I think it's unsung. I don't hear a lot of people talking about it. I don't think it's really in the Frag Calm Blue. But if you like vanilla, a masculine take on vanilla that doesn't go too sweet, check out Bourbon Vanilla. You may like it, okay? That was Wednesday. Next. Thursday, I felt like going powdery clean. What did I go with? Emperor, Illusion, Intense. Listen, Powdery Iris, and this is the inspiration of Dior, Homme Intense. Man, Powdery Dream, man. Powdery Dream. Good performance, just powder, man. That's all you need to know. A Powdery Iris. These are one-off in the rack stores, man. They even telling you what they're going for. That's the exact same little design. It actually on Dior, it's actually a stick that's inside a bottle, but they painted it on the outside, but they're letting you know what they're going for, so make no mistake about it. But if you see these in the rack, grab it. Marshalls, the receipt, don't lie. If you see it in the rack, grab it. Why? Because this is probably, along with the Milestone Red Cherry, this is the most rare one. You know, it's very hard to find. I've seen it twice. Okay, so if you see this and you're in the market for a powdery fragrance, more powdery dressed up though. I wouldn't say powdery t-shirt and jeans, at least like a nice polo and jeans or a button up, okay, would be live, or especially how I'm dressed right now with this right here. So that's Emperor, Illusion, Intense, okay? Next. Friday, I went with 2 fragrances, man. I've been going with 2 fragrances, man, and I really enjoy it. And that's the good thing. I know a lot of you guys want beast mode, beast mode, beast mode. I get that, but when you go beast mode, that's the only fragrance you can wear for that day. You don't get to have a fragrance of the morning or afternoon or a fragrance of the evening. You're just stuck with that fragrance all day until you scrub it off. So that is the benefit of a fragrance not lasting and blasting 3 days. You get to switch your game up and also switch your energy up, okay? So Friday morning, Friday afternoon, I went with Jupe Wild Fresh. Guys, I do understand it's pronounced Yope. It's okay, guys. It's all right. Jupe Wild Fresh. Sugary sweet, guys. Sugary sweet with the vanilla dry down. Gives great performance as my bottle has maturated. It's just sweeter than it was initially. It used to be kind of fresh, and then it went with the vanilla deep in the dry down. But now it's just sugary sweet. But it wasn't like, you know, overbearing, you know, sweetness or anything like that. So it was a good sweetness, okay? Jupe Wild Fresh. These were in the rack stores years ago. I have not seen them, but I'm sure you can go online and grab it later on, Friday night. It's time for my player partner. It's in Miyake. And the den don't lie, man. And my bottle has maturated into a dream. For the first time, this fragrance smells sweet. I always kind of got like some, you know, some that yuzu note and some, maybe some florals and some woodiness, but I actually got a sweetness with this fragrance Friday night that really surprised me, man. It went sweet as my wearing experience. Again, I just did on my shirt, my routine I've been going with down the sides, man, and I thought I was tight. I only did like 4 sprays, you know, I ain't go crazy with it, and I could get it for the rest of the Friday evening, man. Oh, man. Guys, you need this one, man. Listen, this fragrance is still relative. It is a timeless masterpiece, man. Check this one out. In your local rack stores, I'm saying the 90s, this was something to have. This was that guy. This was all you needed, and the fragrance still works today. High quality. Mine has got a little sweet player made. But the perfect sweetness, man. Live. I really enjoyed it. That was Friday night. Now, Saturday. Next. Saturday, just chilling around the crib, man. Wasn't doing too much, you know. Just chilling, kind of cleaning up a little bit, you know, just parlaying, not too much. I really didn't want to smell like anything. So what did I go with? My bootleg version A molecule oh 01. What does it smell like? Absolutely nothing, guys. I sprayed it on my skin. The only thing I could pick up, it was just kind of smelled a little warm. I know some say with molecule oh 01, the OG, they can get like a cedar thing. I didn't get anything. I think it just, if you spray it on yourself, on your skin, I think it just brings out your chemistry. From what I'm understanding, other people can smell it. I haven't tested this one out in the field. I mean, I've worn it outside, but I didn't get any compliments. But I didn't test it out where I was literally going and sitting in somebody's space to tell you, okay, they said they could smell it or not. Now, others are supposed to be able to smell it on you, but I can tell you, it's a time and place for everything. I think this will be perfect. Like if you're going to be on an airplane, the person sitting right there, maybe going to movies and the person sitting right there. Anything where a person is sitting real close to you, I think this will be great, okay? Because it could be everything and nothing at the same time, okay? But this is by Tribute 01. I got this right off Amazon for $25, okay? So that's what I went with Saturday. Next. Sunday, I went with my newest fragrance to my fragrance wardrobe, Halloween Man. Super sexy, one of the sexiest fragrances in my fragrance wardrobe. What is it giving, Gold? It's giving a Armani Cold Profumo vibe. That's the best way to describe it. But with that martini note, I don't want anything with a martini note. It has a martini note up top as a top note, so that's very different, right? I don't own anything like that. I haven't smelled anything like that. I get that martini note with some sweetness, man. That's the best way to describe it. Real live, player-made fragrance, but this is definitely Playboy right here. Slightly pretty boy, but more on that player style vibe. That's the best way to describe it. To me, it was kind of sitting closer to skin as all my sexy fragrances. This is Mr. Sexy in the bottom. All my sexy fragrances, I noticed, and I think they're supposed to do that. You really don't want to blast sensuality and sex. Just going to just kind of, put that right here. So, it's kind of sits right there and kind of wraps around you. I did 7 sprays, did my same routine. I did 1 on the hand. Check out my video when I was showing y'all. Then after that, I just, went down each side as I've been going with and really enjoying that. But a great pickup. I found it at my local Ross for $20, man. It doesn't cost a lot. Just smell good. With great quality, all right? Okay, well, thanks for taking time out your day to watch my video. It's greatly appreciated. On the way out, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share your boy. Oh, outfit of the day. We have the glasses. We have the blue button-up, navy button-up, the navy and white tie, the tie bar, what? The blue and white pocket square, the white. I would call this more, a blazer. Blazer or a suit coat, I'm talking about more on the blazer style. Why? And why more dressed up? And after 5 o'clock, and why you can also use this as a dinner jacket. We have the gold buttons, baby. Peep the buttons, baby. Buttons, watch, all going together at the same time. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.